What is up here, YouTube? Jigsaw0097 here, bringing a late night video just because I'm kind of restless tonight and I've been thinking about some things and I wanted to make a video about it for you guys. So the Eagles are in a very unique position right now, guys. They have a Super Bowl MVP backup quarterback, and Carson Wentz is looking like he is healing fine. Probably not going to be 100% by week 1 though, so I want to give my thoughts on this. So the Eagles are in a very unique position where they can actually afford to not start their future quarterback, Carson Wentz, their starter, the future. There's no argument here. You're not getting that from me with this video. But at the same time, you have a starting caliber quarterback in Nick Foles as your backup. Now, the reason I bring this up is because I think that Nick Foles should start the season for as long as necessary. This doesn't really mean that we're giving up on the season either. I've heard some fans say that, and I'm like, that's ludicrous. Nick Foles is just as capable as Carson Wentz is with this team. This team is freaking loaded, guys. Doesn't matter who you have in there. I mean, Nate Sudfeld looked good against Dallas when he played at the end of the season last year. I'm not saying that he's on the level of Wentz and Foles, but I'm just saying this team is so loaded right now, and the Eagles are in such a great position at quarterback that they absolutely can and should let Carson Wentz rest for as long as necessary. I keep thinking about the RG3 incidents of yesteryear, where they pretty much forced him to go out when they had a perfectly capable backup in Kirk Cousins that they could have just allowed to play. And I don't want the Eagles to become that, guys. I'm not saying that Carson Wentz is even close to as bad or on the level of RG3, because I think RG3 was always a subpar quarterback. I think the Redskins gave up way too much to get him, as history has now proven. He's a backup on the Ravens. But Carson Wentz is the future, and I think you just really need to tread lightly with this. I'm thinking back to, quarterbacks like Tom Brady have injured their knee and they've come back fine, but I think that Wentz should be 110%. Like, there should be no doubt in the fact that he can play. I know he recently avoided the PUP list. Players like Alshon Jeffrey and Brandon Graham did not, because they're not ready, And if Wentz isn't ready, I mean, do what you got to do is what I say. Nick Foles deserves to start. Philly would love it. He'd be coming out against the Atlanta Falcons, the team that he beat to start the Super Bowl run. And Doug Peterson has already said that he's going to be able to implement the RPO into the offense very well. Basically what that means is he can run the Chip Kelly offense that Foles thrives at, and he can just do that again. I mean, literally, if you think about it, February wasn't that long ago. They could just kind of pick up where they left off right after the Super Bowl as if it was just the next game. Obviously, some time has passed, but just watching minicamp today, and I've been thinking about this for a while, and I'm just looking at Wentz, and I just don't think he's ready, guys. I don't think that we need to throw him out. This is potentially Nick Foles' last year on the team. We don't know what's going to happen, but if this truly is the last year of Nick Foles, you need to utilize him to the best of your ability. Like I said, I'll repeat, the Eagles are in a very unique, fortunate position, guys. Most teams will never find themselves in a position like this, where you have a Super Bowl MVP as your backup quarterback, which basically means that he is not a backup quarterback. You have a second starting quarterback. And this is why I say Nick Foles should 100% start the season, and he should continue to play games as long as is necessary for Wentz to get fully healed. Now, barring injury on Foles' part, which I hope doesn't happen, this would be a great plan going forward. The Eagles' offense is already good. You just run the ball with Jay Ajayi, and then Nick Foles, he's already built some chemistry with guys like Alshon Jeffrey and Nelson Aguilar. You're bringing Mike Wallace in, which is a high upgrade over Torrey Smith, so there's just no reason why this offense will even skip a beat. And also, the Eagles have one of the best O-lines in sports right now. Lane Johnson is a beast. Jason Peters should be back from injury very soon. I don't know if he's going to be starting week 1 either. But if he is back, I mean, boom, right there, guys, you know. And then also Big V is really stepping up lately. Jason Kelsey is looking like the Jason Kelsey that we all knew he should be. So there's just no reason. There's just no reason why you don't start him. So anyway, that's kind of my rant, guys. Just going on like a 5-minute video here now, but really just been thinking a lot about this stuff, and I kind of wanted to get your guys' feedback. So whatever you guys think, comment down below. Like I said, do you think Wentz should sit the bench while Nick Foles plays so that Wentz can heal up, or you think we should just throw Wentz out there? I mean, if you think we should throw Wentz out there, I need a very good reason for why you think that way, because I don't see any upside. I mean, I don't see Wentz giving the Eagles a better chance to win than Foles at this point. Obviously, we will see when the season starts, because, you know, it's different every year. Maybe the Eagles will just take a turd on the first week. Who knows? We don't know. But as my money stands, based on the Super Bowl MVP's performance to the Eagles' first Super Bowl victory, I would put my cards on Nick Foles, and I would start him. So anyway, guys, that's the video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And as always, guys, this is Jigsaw0097. I will talk to you all later.